This is for you, injuerd. I want to thank you, Lynn, for standing beside me through all this. For a lady as you've been strong, supportive, you've been with me when I filed some of these documents there at the Supreme Court in Idaho. You also have put up with a lot of my anger, a lot of my frustration, and I don't know how to truly express how much I appreciated that. You believed in me because we've known each other for so many years. Before coming back over here just a year ago to try to move forward, to be with my kids and my grandkids, because I had to fight the state insurance fund from the Industrial Commission since I've moved over here. Matter of fact, I was talking about 3 days, and I apologize. Was I going to tell you about it? Well, at the time, I just didn't really see the importance of it, because I believed that the Industrial Commission was doing the right thing. But then I find out that I hired Lynn, legislator, after fighting them for 2 years and not being able to get an attorney. And then Lynn does call me out of the blue. Well, not out of the blue, but he called me when I posted something on the webpage about how the Industrial Commission and the state insurance fund and their attorneys are taking advantage of this injured worker. Lynn, you've seen all the paperwork. You've seen all our filings I did over the last year, man. You know, you're the one that found truly that first alter document that really showed to me that it wasn't in my mind. And I've tried to bring it before the Supreme Court. Lynn, you see me do it all. You know, because you've been with me on a few of my trips. But I just want to say that sometimes people have to do something in their lives that they just don't want to do. Have I been in prison? I've been in prison. One time in my life. And I paid for that. And you know that, Lynn. Lynn, girl, you know everything about my past. Everything. And for you to stand here and truly not believe in me. You know, every trip that I came down here, while I was trying to find my kids before my accident, you know, it was 15 years I always stopped by here to say hi. And to come by and for my daughter's wedding. And you didn't even see me for more than 5 years on this round, because every couple of years I used to always come by. You know, I'm glad I did come up that second time and knock on the door, because I knew Jay was sick. And I knew what he looked like last time, and I just couldn't feel it that first time I stopped out here to go ahead and in here. And let you know I was in town for my daughter's wedding, that I did make it to, but it's a different story. But, you know, I was there. That's what counts. And then not come back and knock on the door, go ahead and knock on that door that second time I came back and park it out in front. And to find out that my best friend did pass. And then me and you, we know each other, and the things that were going on in your life, you needed somebody strong. Well, we both needed somebody to lean on, because things happen for a reason. For me to come back and park out there, like, you know, I told you, and then to be where I'm at today, I'm only blessed to have had you in my life, and I want to thank you. And again, whatever, you know, a person can only be pushed so far. I was told that by a counselor that, you know, I was seeing in regards to my injury. And then Jay Wickham, which is my counselor from Lifeways in Ontario. That Lynn should have called before the hearing, let alone before he quit. That helped me understand about not being able to work anymore. How I'm going to have to try to understand not being able to work anymore. And then you have Mr. Steinberg, a psychiatrist, also at Lifeways in Ontario, Oregon. Again, Lynn Luker. You should have called him at least before you quit, or before the hearing, or even had a deposition of anything. So, you see, sweetheart, I'd like for anybody to contact either one of those two on my behalf. Because again, it is about, am I broke now? I'm sorry, lady. And I got that letter 3 days after I moved over here, because that's when the Industrial Commission, a year later, decided to go ahead and do the findings about it. And I took you down to the river, lady. And I got that letter. Well, their opinion of facts. Well, not their opinion, but their findings of facts and conclusions of law that you read first, Elaine. And then because of what you said, and then when I read it, I had to take you for that walk down by the river. Because, as I told you on that walk, it's not going to be nice, Elaine, because you don't know what I've just come through and been put through over the last year before I moved over here. I can't let you spend any more of your money. Because you don't have any money. Because when I got here, is when you were able to step up and be able to do things because you were better. Because after Jay died, you guys have been together for over 20 years. When you lost somebody that was dear to you, I lost a lot of things that were dear to me, truly dear. But when you have losses, you gotta learn to pick yourself up and just keep going. I don't want to lose you, Elaine. I've been blessed that, my son Zachary's mom has raised him. Obviously very good. It was just some hard times. But you bet there was. But you know what? I gotta say, I'm so proud of him. And his grandparents has also, because I just found him after 24 years, or 22 years, I'm not saying it. Just here a few weeks back, finally. But it hasn't been easy because of what I've been through, and then finding, Nathan and Kendall just weeks before, I almost lost my mind. Were those kids valuable in me surviving what I've been through? Yes, they have. And everyone knows. But then who am I? I mean, they don't want to know. They're just telling fairy tale stories. And you know that. You've seen parts of me that I didn't even know. But I'll never have back the life that I had before. And you know that. You know how I used to be kind of quiet and shy and but I'm not that way anymore. No, because this isn't who I was. And you know that, Elaine. And I have a feeling if it wasn't me being able to walk through this door because you knew who I was, and you stand beside me throughout this whole catastrophe of mine over the last year and a half, I could never repay you, Elaine. I wish I could take you on a trip and do something. But as you know, this is what I've been for the last year and a half. Right here at this desk. Fighting for what I entitled to, because it wasn't about money, and you know that, man. All I wanted was to help, to understand what's fucking happened to me. You know, I fought for 10 minutes for my life. My company was found to be in violation of OSHA. And 6 weeks after my accident, because the way that they put me back to work, fraudulent, and then all of the fraudulent documents that I've got here, that really truly, how can I get anybody to listen to me? Because you know why I happened to me. You know why I have to make this. I have to make this trip, man. I can't let you go. I can't let you go after this time. I wish you knew that I loved you. I appreciated you. You have been a major impact of how I was able to survive this. You know, Jay, I know it wasn't the easiest person to be with. You know, but when I came into your life, I wanted you to be your own person. Because I believe my kids to be their own person. That's why I made sure that they had their own names, not a junior or a senior, because they are them. Then I had to make this trip because I have to stand up for myself. Because nobody can do it for me. I will do it for them. You know, the people that I've contacted, try to see. But then again, we all know now why I'm being called on deaf ears. And again, who's really going to believe me? And it's illegal in Michigan. Well, then, who are people going to believe? They're going to believe an injured worker who clearly has been taken advantage of in the filings, you know, because of all the altered records, because of the last 2 years, almost, well, since May 2nd, 2012. You know, I have a CD of oral argument. I have a CD where, an oral argument where I did try to show those medical records and things about those medical records. That's what it has on my disc. CD for oral argument for June 5th of 2013. And you know that disc lane is in a safe place. Because I do fear. I fear wholly above if there is a God. That I do fear for my life. That's why I can't let you go. Now, if you see this, I can't let you go. Because this is my life. And I'm not going to let nobody step on me like they are. They're not taking down anything that you know about. That they have posted. Why? Why have they not done this over the last year and a half? You know why they now. Because, again, who can blame me? I almost couldn't blame myself until I seen that video, which is also Lynn, in a safe place, of Judge Roger Burton, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. What he stated back in 2011 in regards to an injured worker coming before the Supreme Court without an attorney. But again, if you didn't know my case, and for me to run across that, it's pretty powerful because of what I've been going through right now for the last year and a half. Well, for the last year since Lynn did quit, and all all the briefs and things were supposed to have been filed in 2011, in March of 2011, in April of 2011. And then for me to not even get my findings of facts, these conclusions of law, till May 2nd of 2012. So you see, are you catching on? So everything that I've been doing since 2011 is really about nothing, because you do have Lynn, a legislator who worked on the vice chair of the judicial, who did contact this injured worker, because I did catch Julos from the Idaho State Insurance Fund. And again, I've got 68 videos out on YouTube, and I can't get one person to respond. Everybody says they're watching. Well, I'll be watching. So I have no choice, and I need to this one on my own. I want to appreciate everything that you've done, and I hope that I do come back through that front door. When I come back through, I hope it's all over. But something's telling me I don't think it will be. You know, this is my life. And people are telling me, should I just let it go? But if I let it go, then who am I to my grandkids? You know how important those kids are. How later on down the road, you look at the river, because they really don't know who I am either, and what I've been through, or will they probably ever know? So, because I'm not proud of the things. I went to prison for possession charge in Idaho. I did my 5 years, because that was the 5 years that Elaine, you didn't see me. You know that now. You know why I wasn't back. Why you hadn't seen me for over 5 years. Because Elaine, then when I got out, I had, I tried to move forward, and other things happen in life that you have to also fight to tear down walls that are lies about you. Just like, but these lies aren't posted. But the lies of the Idaho State Insurance Fund and the Idaho State Industrial Commission and their findings of facts and conclusions of law I have posted on their webpage for public view, and they have been. And I wasn't aware of it until after May 2nd, 2012. If you've seen anything, I didn't fire an attorney, Roger Brown, who works at the digital office. But that's what they've stated on the webpage. And in their findings of facts and conclusions of law. That the Idaho Supreme Court is also not wanting to listen to me about it. Because I don't know the law. You know that I've tried to stop Steve Jimmy Perfect with the Supreme Court. I have. Also on YouTube and on my own copy of a hard drive. Steve Keeney's compensation. The Industrial Commission's compensation. The law firm's compensations. So, you see, Elaine. And then at Rachel Barr, the lawyer for the law firm of Anderson, Julian Hall, the other day still tried to, well, did they send me a check for about $11,000 on May 22nd? A couple weeks after I got the findings of facts. I didn't know what that check was for, so yeah. And I had cash in there. But you noticed that they hadn't talked about it at all. Why? What did go before the Idaho Supreme Court? You know, and I know. This has got to come to me. Nobody wants to be honest with me over that way. And I ain't here to lie. You know why all these other documents? So I can understand that there's a misword or something. But truly, the alterations of documents that I even tried to bring forward as Elaine, you sat there at oral argument with me. You know what was done. And then for it all to come out with an opinion of the Supreme Court, and then the limature of the Supreme Court, and I have a CD from the Supreme Court. Who was right about it really talking about back there in 2008? Because really, Elaine, what have we found out about how many injured people have really made it all the way to the Idaho Supreme Court without a midterm? And you know I looked into that. So Elaine, I don't want this to go on. We make this short. So you know I tried to get the help I need, even still right now. The psychological part of this. But it is all about money, isn't it? I have found out because it wasn't about money. I guess it is. So and the Berlin Looper to put together that $798,000 settlement offer to him in June of 2010. What's that all about? So I think my case could have even been settled even before that, and I didn't do it. Because I did catch 2 loans, community fraud, on August 1st, 7, and the 11th of 2008, and then lied to the Industrial Commission between August 15th and October 10th and beyond. That without me signing these HIPAA medical releases that are protected under a federal law, they can't get it. But Elaine, you know that they already have them and sent them out. And that's what my fight's been. Because there's things that were in the record that I was denied the due process for. And then the Industrial Commission, Mr. whoever he is, Mr. Donahue. So, I love you, Elaine. I always will. But please, whatever happens, do not just stay there in that fucking bed. Because if it was me, I'd come over and I'd take that computer and throw it out the fucking window. You know that. But you're on that computer because I have to be on this. Because I don't have a life. To be able to take you and do things with you. But I do want that. Let's see what happens. And maybe we will be able to do that. Take that trip that we both deserve. I do know what to work for my life. Jared's not here. And we talked about still going and spreading his ashes. We ain't been able to do that. Because he was my best friend too. And I think he's probably blessed that I came into your life. I am blessed that you came into my life. I love you. Make sure that old rag goes to that right person. You know who that is. You do that. You know that. I love you. Because my other 2 kids, I'm trying down here and, they'll get something. But, I had to put everything into perspective. Who's lost the most? So, I'll see y'all there. I love you, Lynn.